觉得这个云冈石窟是这个艺术史上的杰作，顺便想来开开眼界。
为什么说这个石窟是重要的建筑？
对，您这个问到点子上了，这也是我们这次这个讲，就很多人觉得石窟嘛是山洞，然后里头有一堆大佛，是吧？但事实上呢，石窟的这个正名应该叫石窟寺，它是中国古代以武威为中心的这个地方。等到传到了，也就是今天的大同新的伟大的纪念碑落成了，云冈石窟就开始迅速向河北、山东，甚至一直到东北最远端的辽宁易县所以云冈石窟相当于是一个，就是第一期著名的所谓昙曜五窟。昙曜五窟开凿于公元460，有5层，每一层逐渐的缩进，是吧？然后它更大。这最有意思的是这一点，因为我们太不适应印度佛塔的这个造型了，建筑师就想出了一个办法，叫上垒金坛，下围重楼，就是把印度的佛塔缩小成一个小小的塔刹。
我先吃一个这个，我这个嘎嘣猪肉的。
我以为是粉红那种。
那如果说是一个10到30个一个浓度非常高的水桶，这个就是一般咖啡店进行出品泡白，或者怎么能够让它萃取不那么充分呢？2点，第一点，降低萃取温度，比如说我现在是92度进行萃取。
I put on the radio and I turn the lights down low. I sway with you to whatever is on. 'Cause you've been working hard and you earned your battle scars. Let me hold you like a queen tonight. Let me grow with you. Let me bend and break. Let me be your shelter at the end of the day. But after all these years, no matter where we stand, you'll always be my woman. I'm proud to be your man. Yeah. Thank you for the lonesome nights where I learned to treat you right. I was just a kid learning to fly. 'Cause you're the heart I need, the kindness giving me. You made me the man I am tonight. Let me grow with you. Let me bend and break. Let me be your shelter at the end of the day. Well, after all these years, no matter where we stand, you'll always be my woman. I'm proud to be your man. You're beautiful and strong as when we were young, and you made this house a home. Let me grow with you. Let me bend and break. Let me be your shelter at the end of the day. And after all these years, no matter where we stay.
完就可以了。如果它暴晒的话，你会更发酵更酸一点。这酒您拿着呢还是打包？打包吧。
这个你买包吧，我拿那个包。这就是这个包。
这儿哪也没留，这个就没有买。
买一个肉回家贴冰箱上吧。水还没烧好。